The party
Guy
was lame to me.
Fieri.
Fieri.
This is the fun.
Yeah.
So they're trying to track him down. Mora's at the party.
I just want to say, you are never allowed to pick the freaking theme for anything again. Okay. Albuquerque, fire truck. We're just yelling out words now? What's going on here? Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of BS Drunk Movie Reviews. This is a weekly podcast, and we do upload the video version of this to our YouTube channel, so be sure to check us out there. My name is Matt, and as always, I'm being joined by my sister and co-host, Vetta.
Hi, guys.
Hey, you. And on this episode, you guys, it is our 200th episode of BS 200. So we are going to review the movie 200 Cigarettes, which I regret picking this movie too. I wish we would have done a different movie that had the 200 in it because, Vetta, I'm not going to lie.
I was going to ask you, who hurt you? I know in a lot of other videos I have made jokes about you got to go to camp. Now I really want to know who touched you at camp, because
his name was Roger.
For you to pick this movie. Like, you are in so much pain. You must need some
I only
therapy.
picked it because it had 200 in it for our 200th episode. So I had never seen it before, so it was new to me.
Yeah, I couldn't find it, and you had it, and before it went off streaming, we had to share it, and I'm literally like, there's a reason you can't find it.
Yeah,
they're hiding it for a purpose.
Yeah. Okay, so let's get started on this talking about this movie. But before we get started on talking about the movie, we're gonna ask the most important question of the night, and that is, what are you drinking? And Vetta, you're ladies first, so go ahead and tell me what you're drinking.
Well, in this movie, they're having New Year's Eve, so there's every drink possible you could think of on New Year's Eve. I mean, you don't see it in the movie, but I just went for a good old, rum and Coke. Only it's made with cherry RC, which where we live, I can't find it that often. So when I do, I get so excited. It is my favorite soda in the world. And then to get to add rum to it, I'm in heaven. This is like my third already. So this could get interesting.
Nice. Well, I'm having one of your favorites. I am having a Dirty Shirley. So
lovely
Dirty
That's a really dark Dirty
Yeah,
Shirley.
I don't know why it's dark. I don't know.
Did you add a ton of the grenadine?
I must have. I added like 2 shots of it. I don't know.
Yeah, you're not supposed to put that. It's supposed to be like pink,
Yeah. My bad. You back off, okay?
You wanted an extra little, you wanted it to be a little
sweeter. A little sweeter.
Yeah, it's okay.
Right on. Okay. So
you wanted her extra dirty.
You're extra dirty. I like them dirty. All right. All right. So 200 Cigarettes. This ensemble comedy follows an array of young people in New York City on New Year's Eve. Among the numerous characters looking for love and fun are impulsive artist Ellie and punks Tom and Dave, who meet up with Stephie and Val, 2 girls from Long Island, also interacting with various partygoers are a pensive bartender and a taxi driver who operates a disco in his cab. So exciting. Okay. Let me pull this movie up better.
Yeah, you pull it up and I'm going to talk about the cast. Okay, this was early on in a lot of these actors' career because this is an MTV production, which those movies are like hit or miss. I mean, this has people who went on to do great things, and I am betting now they're like, why did I sign up for that?
Yeah, what the hell was that?
Yeah, they're gonna, I mean, if I was them, I would make an excuse up that said, oh, well, I really wanted to do this movie, but the director was like, or the casting director was like, well, if I cast you in this movie, you also have to do this movie for my friend at MTV. Like, there has to be some way these people were blackmailed into doing this movie. Like, I get Dave Chappelle doing it, like being the cab driver, because he's funny and he's a comic and they'll do any movie because, money. The other people, like it's got the Affleck brothers in it. It's got Kate Hudson. okay, it does annoy me that you picked a movie with Janeane Garofalo in it because
You're in it.
yeah, I was just gonna say as my brother, along with our other two brothers, have called her my doppelganger my whole life.
Yeah.
I don't see it, but every time I see a
Twinsies.
movie with her in it, I'm like, I don't look like her.
You
Why
just
do
need
they say that?
You right now, all you need is some dark eyeliner around your eyes, and you could be all like, "Hey, I'm Janeane," and just be like, "I'm Janeane Garofalo."
Well, doesn't she do like political stuff now? So all I gotta be
Oh
like
yeah,
is,
don't they all do
oh,
political stuff
the
now?
economy sucks. Oh,
Yeah,
down with this and that. I don't know
yeah.
if she's right
Down
wing
with the
or left wing.
patriarchy.
Yeah, I
Right
don't
on.
know if she's a liberal or a
Oh, who
Republican. So
cares?
I
Who
don't
cares?
know which way to
Right
say,
on.
but yeah. I mean, it's like I said, it's got Kate Hunt in it, it's got Jay Moore in it. I mean, these are a ton of people. It's got Christina Ricci in it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
We'll
just
get
got
into all that. You're just gonna
it's
name
just
the whole
got a
cast.
ton of members in this cast that I'm like, why are you here?
Right on. Okay.
So let's get
So
started on this hot
yeah,
mess.
let's go. So it starts off in the cab where we get Dave Chappelle. He's driving the cab, and he
And
does
we
have a
get
disco.
Courtney Love and Paul Rudd,
Yes, and Paul Rudd him and his girlfriend have broken up.
who is
And
Janeane Garofalo.
yeah, Vetta, we're gonna get to it. Jesus
I
Christ.
just
Let's just fast forward to the end of the movie.
I
God
had
damn.
drinks. Okay?
You need to calm the fuck down. Jesus
You
Christ.
need to leave me alone. You're so
Sorry. I apologize. Kind of. Okay.
All right.
So, and Lucy, his friend Lucy, is played by Courtney Love, who I have to admit I do not like or find her attractive. I don't understand
Same. I was
the
just
attraction.
gonna say that. Why?
Yeah.
One, why is she acting? Two, why do people think she's great?
I
Seems
don't
like
know.
she has a shitty personality, and she just she
Mm.
reminds me of Juliette Lewis, but Juliette Lewis is actually a good actress. Like where
Yeah.
no matter what the role is, she just looks trashy.
Yeah, right on. Yeah, Juliette Lewis, you look like a
But I
big
love Juliette Lewis.
whore.
She's a great actress.
I
but-
love Juliette Lewis too. Yeah.
But Courtney Love, nah. Nope.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. I do like, Hole's okay, but whatever. So in this
We're
scenario,
not talking about music.
right, that's true. We're not talking about music. Yeah, fuck that music. So in this one, Kevin has him and his girlfriend Janeane Garofalo have broken up. I don't remember Janeane Garofalo's character's name, but they've broken up. And he is super devastated about it. He wanted to stay home and not go to this party, which I just want to say right now, is it whose party? It's the chick from the Goonies. I can't remember her name. Anyways,
Yeah. I have what is her name?
I keep wanting to say her name is Val, but didn't I just say that Val
No,
was one of
Val's
the girls?
Christina Ricci.
Yeah.
Shit.
It doesn't matter. So they're going to this party, and he wanted to stay home because he's all like, "The world is depressing. I hate it." But it's also his birthday, so they're in the cab going. Did I lose you? Did you fall asleep?
No, I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm asleep.
Okay, sorry. So we fast forward over here to, and this is Monica's birthday. Okay, so not birthday, her party, and and so and I love how she's all like, I made the dip, but
Kevin's birthday, isn't it?
It's Kevin's birthday, but Monica's throwing a party and have a New Year's Eve party.
Now, do you do New Year's Eve parties? Side question.
I haven't gone to one in years because I have small children, but I would go to one. I would go. I just I've never been invited, so it's like whatever.
Aww.
Oh, shut up. I don't care. Who cares?
All right.
So
well, she is afraid no one's going to show up, but then we find out it's 8:30.
Yeah, for sure. I just want to say real quick, the whole time I'm like, I wouldn't go to this party. This party looks like dog shit, yo. But she's made the dip and everything
off the box
that
she is stressed out about, and I'm like, you made crab dip and you set it out at 8:30 by midnight. That's gonna be
it's crab soup. Unless you're Elvis Costello, then you love the crab dip,
right?
Okay, so here is her friend who sticks with her. I don't know her friend's. Do you remember her friend's name?
I think it's Jenny. Is it Jenny?
Sure. Yep.
Okay.
Yes, it's Jenny. Good job. So Jenny, right? I'm going to call her Jenny. I honestly don't know if that's her name, but Jenny, right? Which is Jenny wearing a wig? Because the whole time I'm like, this looks like a wig. And a
Either
maid
that
out.
or she's pulled up the hair in the tiara, which poofs it out. I don't know.
We'll say that because I'm like, your hair looks terrible, honey. And so all Monica can do is bitch and moan about how she's afraid nobody's going to come to her party.
Is it Monica or is her name Cheryl?
No, she's Monica.
Oh,
I looked it up. Cheryl
okay.
is somebody else. I don't know. Okay.
Okay. I don't
Anyways,
remember. So
yeah. Okay, so these two are driving in the car, and I love how he's like, "No smoking in my cab," and he's like, "You're smoking," and he's like, "Yeah, but I'm smoking something different," and everything, and he's all like, "What?" So they're driving along, and he's still he's like just in a bad mood, which I kind of get. Like when you break up with somebody, you're in a bad mood, and you're like, "I don't want to be around people. I just want to sit in my bed and wallow in my sadness
and mope." Yeah.
And mope, yeah. But Lucy's trying to cheer him up. She's like, "Hey, man, we're gonna go to a party and we're gonna have a good time. It's New Year's. Let's bring in the New Year's and have a good time." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so they're
which everyone has that friend that's like your hype friend. They're always hyping everything up. They're hyping you up. This is Ellie, or not Ellie, Lucy. Ellie is Janeane Garofalo's character.
Yeah, and you always need a hype man. Yes. I say get yourself a hype man.
Yep.
If you're the Debbie Downer, nobody likes you.
Oh yeah,
everybody
if
hates
you
that
are on antidepressants or your body just doesn't make enough serotonin, get yourself a hype man. It will help you stay up. Yeah.
But I just want to say, Paul Rudd here, like the whole movie, I'm just all like, just send him home and let him, scissor his wrist in the bathtub. I don't care. He's annoying.
He was so annoying.
All right. Speaking of annoying, here we get Val and her friend. I don't remember her friend's name, but goddamn, did I hate these two.
Is it Stephanie?
Yes, it's Stephanie. I hate these two so much. I'm like, I hope they get attacked by some hobos the whole time.
Oh, yeah. Well, especially Stephanie. Stephanie is one of those people that if her mom tells her that someone died a block away from their house, she won't step foot outside the house.
Exactly. Because so they're walking to Monica's party because Val is her cousin.
Yes.
Oh, there's too much shit going on already. I'm already
There's
annoyed.
so many storylines in this movie, which makes it the worst. And granted, they all wrap up in a nice little bow that they're all going to Monica's for this New Year's Eve party.
Yeah.
But these two are also underage.
Yeah, exactly.
They're like 17.
17. So they get to this warehouse.
They're seniors in a high school.
Yeah, yes. And I want to just say though, Stephanie's boots, loving them, loving those high heel boots.
I love Valerie's coat.
Yeah. Oh God, I was gonna say the same thing. I was like, I don't want that fur coat, but I want a fur coat with my cowboy hat, my fur coat. Looks great. All right. Anyways, so they get to this warehouse and she's like, "This is the address that they gave me," and I'm all like, "Ugh, honey."
And I'm like,
you're getting murdered.
House. That's a very inconspicuous way to keep herself from ever being robbed because nobody would want to go in there.
Right. Yeah. And I'm all like, these two are getting murdered. So Stephanie's all, murdered who? So they're freaking out because they're all like, this was the address. Let's find a phone and call your mother. So then we hop over to the Ace bar where Lucy's all like, let's stop and have a drink, a little pre-cocktail before the cocktail party kind of thing. So they go to this bar, Ace, and in it we meet the bartender played by Ben Affleck. Did we ever get his name? Because I don't remember his name. Ben Affleck.
I don't think so because they just kept calling him the lawyer bartender because he was the cute bartender for a while and then he became the lawyer bartender.
Right.
So I don't think they ever named him. I mean, I could look it up, but that might take actual work.
Yeah, who cares? So then we get these two. Now, I don't remember these two, but this guy's like Scottish or British or whatever, and he's an artist. And this is his girlfriend, and they're dating. And this is Bridget, but I don't remember the redhead's name, so don't ask me. So Bridget is all like, we're going to this party or whatever. They're going to Monica's party because Monica used to date this dude in the middle.
Yes.
And the redhead here has given him matches that say something like, call me with her phone number.
Yes.
And so they're sitting here chit-chatting and everything. And Bridget doesn't want to go because she's all like, this is your ex-girlfriend. Bridget has a lot of self-image problems.
Yeah, she's got insecurities for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. She needs a hype man.
Yeah, she needs a hype. Exactly. And I'll tell you right now, Red is not the
not a
hype
hype
man. She's
man,
not a
no.
hype man. She's
She's
competition.
an enabler.
Yeah, exactly. So then bartender, he's making some drinks and everything, and Lucy's kind of flirting with him or whatever. And Paul Rudd's just being an asshole. I can't stand him this entire movie.
Yeah.
So she's all
This
like,
is like the anti-Paul Rudd character. He never does this type of character. And seeing him in it is just so cringy. It's ridiculous.
It is a little like jolting because you're all like, oh, you're usually so fun and, likable. In this movie, I fucking hate you.
Yeah.
You're just like, oh, just take your shirt off, Paul Rudd, and turn into an ant, So
go find your wife and kids. Come on.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't remember exactly what they're talking about here, but whatever
and
it is.
The sideburns.
Yeah, they're so ugly. Gross. So she's on like, I'm gonna ask the bartender to come party. To the party. Yeah. Yep. So then we get Dave Chappelle, Gaby, outside of this place, and we get Kate Hudson. Yes. Who I just want to say, I love Kate Hudson. She's great.
This character, I won't lie, as much as I don't like this movie, her character Cindy is phenomenal. I want a movie about Cindy.
Yeah, she's great. She's great. I love this little jacket she's got on. It's very.
And her dress. Oh my God, screams like late 80s, early 90s.
Dude, I love her dress. I love the frilliness of it. I was all like, oh, I should buy that. I should buy one for my daughter because she would love that shit. She loves like frilly, like a bell. Yeah. She just swings like a bell. Anyways, okay, so she's all like, I've never done this before. I just spent the night with a man and everything. And I was like, they all say that. You know what I'm saying? So I've never done this.
I'll try to make you feel special. And then you find out you're just another notch on the bedpost.
Right, exactly. So then Gaby, he's all like, I can't remember what he says to her here either, but he's trying to cheer her up.
He cheers her up some way and then's like, girl, get in the cab.
Yeah. Now I have to also not lie. I do love Monica's dress too. I like her dress.
For sure.
She looks great. I do not like whatever her friend is wearing. She looks fucking gross. I hate everything about
it. I do not like the arm gloves though, but I never like those. I don't
like those either.
They would have been cute if they ended at the wrist. I don't like the all the way to the elbow.
Yeah, maybe at the wrist, but I don't like them either. Okay, so they're sitting here and she's still bitching about how nobody's gonna come to the party, and her friend yawns, and I'm like, yeah, nobody's coming to your shit party. Whose purse is that? Anyways,
and again, I do like only 8. I think it's her friends because it looks like it matches her friend's outfit, but it's only like 8:30, 9 o'clock.
Right on. Found out her red's name. It's Kathleen.
Kathleen. Is that Kathleen or Caitlin? I think it's Caitlin, hun.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. Caitlin. Oh, fuck off. You know how I am with reading.
I thought you were going to say names, and then I was going to say you mean reading. Michigan Public Schools right there for you, people.
All right. It's America's high five. Leave us alone. Anyways. Okay. So these two, he sees Caitlin's giving him the call me message, which I don't know if she did it on purpose or she just writes that on all her matches.
Oh, no, she does it 100%. Well, no, she says in the bathroom that she does it on purpose, but she purposely does it. And then after their little conversation in the bathroom, because I don't want to fast forward because you're going to get there.
You can fast forward here.
Okay. So in the bathroom, the one girl says, I got to break up with him because he's the worst sex I've ever had. Mm-hmm. The redhead goes back and asks for the matches back. Like she lights a cigarette and was like, you got a match? I lost my matches. Right. And he's like, yeah, here. And she takes them and walks away rather than giving them back to him.
Right on. You can fast forward, asshole. I was just saying, don't go all the way to the end of the movie yet. Okay. Get like halfway through. All right. Okay. So Lucy gives him the address to the party. She's like, hey, listen, Ben Affleck, why don't you come to this party that we're going to so I can fuck you. Mm-hmm. And so I don't know. He takes the napkin. She's all like, you think he's going to come? And he's like, who cares? Life is a journey that's worthless. We just all want to die.
Just let me go home and undead myself. Yeah.
Yeah. So these two are still searching for the address to the party.
And that's where they have the whole conversation that they can't go past Avenue B because that's a terrible, that's when the bad part of town reaches.
Yeah. Yeah. Which I'm all like, that's crazy. Because I'm all like, I know where the bad parts of town are too. I'll be like, I don't go past there at nighttime because, once you pass division, you're all like, shit, I don't know, anything could happen.
Yeah.
So, well, if
you
you're
hit
on the,
division and wealthy, you're really in trouble.
yeah, you're fucked. You're fucked. Just
So,
don't even.
so they're sitting here having a whole argument, and she's like, "You need to just call your mom and ask for your cousin's telephone number." So then she finally agrees to it, but she keeps walking past Avenue B, and she's like, "Where are you going?" And she's like, "Well, I have to find a phone." And she's like, "Yeah, but there were a whole bunch of phones back at Avenue A." And she just keeps on walking, and then eventually Casey Affleck's character, and I cannot remember his name. I'll remember it in a few minutes. His friend's name is Dave. What the hell is his name? Anyways,
It doesn't matter.
that's when Stephanie notices that they're following them. And so
Yeah.
she thinks they're gonna get,
murdered.
Assaulted.
They do deserve to get murdered. They're stupid.
Oh, they're so fucking annoying, right?
So here we get Kate Hudson and this guy. And they're on a date on New Year's, and she's just being super cute and everything.
Oh yeah.
And so they end up going to dinner. And here we get Monica. She's still like, nobody's here yet. And it's like, Monica, you need to calm the fuck down. It's
9 o'clock on New Year's.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
You've got plenty
exactly.
of time, dude.
Yeah. Have a glass of champagne, chill out, maybe some, lewds or whatever they had back then.
Right. Make a cocktail. At least have a fucking cocktail.
Have a cocktail.
Nothing.
Yeah, nothing's better than a cocktail on New Year's. Have some champagne, whatever you need to do to chill out. That's a nice necklace. Anyways.
Yeah. Oh, her whole outfit, super cute, except for the long ass gloves. I don't like them.
Yeah. And her friend's all like, listen, I'm gonna go. And she's like, listen, no, you stay and I'll let you have my ex-boyfriend. And she's like, you can have him. And she's like, okay, fine, I'll stay. So then Lucy has passed out from too many drinks or whatever.
Yeah, she's already toast.
Yeah. And so these two, so then Bridget breaks up with British guy. I don't remember his name. I'm not going to look it up. I don't care. Because British guy wasn't, yeah.
I don't remember his name either. Because I do remember Casey Affleck's character's name is Tom. And Jay Moore is Jack. Jack.
Okay. So then these two, sorry, before they go to the restaurant, they go to this bar. I forgot about this part.
Mm-hmm.
Because Kate Hudson is a little bit of a clumsy lady and everything. So they're playing a little bit. So they're playing pool and everything. And she's being super cute and everything. But she accidentally breaks she
spills her drink first.
And then she breaks the light fixture. Yeah, the chandelier thing. Above the pool table. And she's like, oh, I've got to go. I got to get out of here. What kind of a painting is that on the wall? That's crazy.
I don't know either. I thought
it was Rock Del Rey. Okay, that's fun. That's fun. 90s.
Yeah.
So at the Murphy's Irish Stout.
Yeah.
And so
and Jack is just super confused about what has happened in the pool hall. He's like, or in the bar. He's like, how, what, huh? Yeah.
Yeah. So before they go out to dinner, she goes into the bathroom, right?
So many problems with this bathroom.
Yeah. Ain't that the truth? I was all like, I'd leave right then and there. You can't.
I don't use porta potties, and I would take a porta potty over this bathroom.
Yeah. So she not only gets lipstick on her dress. Yeah. She also drops her lipstick into this dirty duty water. Yeah, it was shit water. And she puts her hand in the shit water to get the lip. I was like, sweetie, it's maybe it's Maybelline, but just get rid of it. Because
I go, there's a Walgreens or something. You're in New York. There's a bodega somewhere. They sell a new lipstick.
Exactly. Do you want your Revlon or do you want hepatitis C? Herpes, whatever it is, it's in that water. You don't want sepsis. Okay, sweetie. So just don't do it. But she does it like a big idiot. She's like, Jesus will protect me. And I'm like,
just reminds me of like an innocent country bumpkin who's all in the big city. And you're like, how did you make it to New York alive? How did you not die on the way?
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm just like, oh, that's so crazy. Okay. So then.
So gross. Oh.
So so this right here is Janeane Garofalo, a poster for her work because she's an artist. Everybody's an artist in this fucking movie. It's so obnoxious. I'm like, was this what the 90s were in New York?
British guy, or is he French or whatever? Monica's ex and Bridget's current. He's an artist too. He owns a gallery.
Yeah. And this guy is also an artist. Paul Rudd's character.
Yes.
He's an artist. I don't know if we know what Lucy is, but who cares?
Who cares?
So, and he's all like, it's like she knew I was going to be here and put up all these posters. I'm like, oh my, fuck you, dude. Fuck you. I'm like, these posters are littered throughout this entire fucking movie with characters like Christina Ricci and her friend. We saw posters for this bitch.
Yeah.
She doesn't know where you're going, you fucking asshole.
It's just the area of where her art probably is.
If I was her, I would have went and postered up his door if I was going to do that shit. I know he's going to be home. Yeah. At some point in time. So she's all like, hey, listen, you know what we're going to do? I'm going to fuck you. All right. So you get in a better mood. And I was all like, you know what? Even though I don't find you attractive, I probably would fuck her. I probably would. She's like, I don't know if she does it now, but she eventually says, I'm going to fuck you and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So Monica back at her house, her friend has fallen asleep. And I'm like, yeah, because you've done nothing to entertain this bitch. And she's just drinking. She's like, I'm going to have another drink. And then she passes out, which I'm like, good for you. But she wakes up and she's like, oh, is your boyfriend here? And she's like, no. And she's like, all right, I'm going to go. But I will come back. And she's like, wait, what? You're going to leave me?
No. I said I would give you the best guys that come if you stay. And she's like, no. You said I'll stay. I'll come back before they get here. Don't you worry.
Yeah. So she puts on her beret and her jacket and she leaves. Okay.
I hate those hats more than anything. There is no occasion that calls for that.
Right. And I'm all like, you were like, and I was a 90s kid, but you were a high school's 90s kid. Were berets that popular in the 90s? Because I don't remember any of your friends or Don's friends wearing berets.
No. The only thing about berets I remember is the 2000 Olympics, the American Olympians' hats were berets, which I was like, those are French, we're American. And they were made by Canada, like by the company Roots in Canada. I'm like, what is happening? That is the only thing I remember about berets from my childhood, which the year 2000 wasn't really my childhood. I was big, fat, and pregnant at the time. But yeah, I'm like, I don't know why in movies they always want to put like late 80s, early 90s kids in berets. I'm like, never in my life did I go, ooh, I want to wear a hat. A beret would be great.
Yeah, I've never worn a beret, but
I would wear one of those weird golf hats first. You know, the ones.
Oh, I've worn one of those for sure. Yeah. And somebody called a beret one time. I'm like, I think that's the meanest thing you've ever said to me. But I'm all like, what are you talking about? This isn't even kind of a beret. The only time I can think of where I would wear a beret is if I ever pretend to be a fucking mime, but that's never happened.
Or Halloween, if it finished off your costume for Halloween,
right.
If you had a basket with a baguette and an espresso.
Yeah, bonjour and shit. Okay. So, all right. Okay, so this is the part where Bridget is breaking up with Lloyd. I don't fucking remember his name. And she's like, listen,
I don't know if it ever said his name. Did it? Ethan? I want to say it's something like that. Ethan, maybe? Ian?
Yep. Yes, it's Ethan. Yep. Okay, so Ethan, he's pretty bummed that he's getting broken up with. Mm-hmm. She's like, listen, my ex came back into town and I didn't think he was going to come back. And she's making this up on the fly because redhead, what was her name again? Caitlin. I remember now. Yeah, because I thought it was Kathy. Kathy Lynn. Anyway, so Katie Lynn, she's all like, she's making it up, miming and shit. And I'm all like, what is happening? Bridget, are you that retarded? You can't come up with your own fucking lie?
It's the worst fucking lie ever.
The worst lie. I'm all like,
a toddler could do better.
Yeah, just tell him, anything. Tell him the truth. Like, I'd be like, listen, you fucking suck in bed, dude.
Yeah.
So she's all like, my ex.
Help. But then I also want to say, and this is just a PSA moment, any girl that says a guy sucks in bed, if you are not using your words to tell him what to do, you suck in bed too.
Yeah. Just tell him to, click the mouse.
A little to a left.
Yeah.
Play with click the bean a bit.
Yeah, click the mouse and everything. Right? Okay, so these two, they are, they're
gonna go to the bar and get a drink and then go to the party anyway.
In this punk bar.
Oh yeah, now we're to Valerie and Stephanie
Okay, so this is where they see Tom and Jerry following them and everything, which I just want to say right now, both Tom and Jerry are not fucking attractive. Like maybe they would be if they didn't look like this, but I'm just like, listen.
Oh, they're totally like punked out, like,
Yeah, yeah. Well, the one's got
70s English punked out, not like, but they're going to a punk bar, so it makes sense.
Yeah. Well, I'm just all like, I'm like, the one looks like the lead singer from Green Day, and the other one just has orange hair. I'm all like, this is not acceptable. So
He
these
looks
two,
like a walking lit cigarette.
right, exactly. Okay, so I take it back. So this is where they go to this diner and this coffee place.
Coffee shop.
That
It's
that
not
he
a
would.
coffee shop.
It's
a
not.
diner.
It's a diner. And she's all like, "I'm gonna fuck you in the bathroom. Let's just go fuck in the bathroom and get this over with." And he's like, "Okay, fine." So these two, they decide they're gonna go out to dinner.
Yeah, so Jack's gonna take Cindy out to dinner after her debacle at the bar.
Yeah, because here she's trying to break everything off. She's like, I'm just not good enough for you and everything. And he's like, no, you're great. And she's like, okay, really?
And this is where she says, I think I love you. And then he's like,
I thought they did that at the restaurant because then he was like freaking out.
No.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure it's not. Okay. That's why he takes her to the restaurant, because he wants to know
Oh,
why.
you're right. You're right. You're right. You're absolutely right. You're right.
Because he's trying to figure out why. And we don't know why he wants to know why.
I love this.
That's so great. But
yeah. So then we go back to Bridget and Kathy Lynn. And this creeper that's up on Kathy Lynn, he is like trying to grind his boner into her butthole.
I am pretty sure if she would have like set her drink down on the bar, he would have roofied her.
For sure. Mm-hmm. And a bartender gives them the address to the party. And they're like, we're going to go to this party and party hard with this hot bartender. And so I don't know if it's right here.
And they have a debacle on who he's into. What they don't realize is he wants both of them together.
At the same time, which I'm like,
time.
Yeah. And he
wants a throuple.
Yeah, he wants a throuple. Well, he just wants a night with them.
Yeah.
So we go back to the party where ex-boyfriend shows up and he's just like, listen,
Eric.
I'm having
It's Eric. I knew it was an E name. It's not Ethan or Ian. It's Eric.
Yes. So Ethan shows up and he's all like, hey, I'm having a bad night. I need a drink.
He says great party too, like all sarcastic because nobody else is there.
Right. And so they're chit-chatting and everything.
And she puts on Christmas music. She puts on Feliz Navidad. I'm like, girl.
Right on. I didn't remember that, but that's funny. So then they're at this punk bar, right? And these two are just like being eye fucked by these two weirdos. And so they're like, we need to get the fuck out of here.
This movie is all over the place with all these characters. So even though we were just with Monica and Eric, we are now back to Val and Stephanie and Tom and Dave.
And Jerry, yeah.
At the
they catch them in the alley and they're like, oh, we're about to get fucking murdered. And I'm all like, you two just stand there like assholes. Get in the ready to fight stance. Come on.
Or climb the fucking fence behind you.
Yeah, and he's like, hey, we saw you in there and everything. We just thought maybe you guys want a little cocktail. So we brought some beers. And I'm all like, you had that in your jacket the whole fucking time? Like, Jesus Christ. And they're like,
what the hell else is he hiding in that Houdini jacket?
Yeah, exactly. He's about to pull out a rabbit and shit. So these two are at dinner.
So Jack and Cindy are in an Indian restaurant.
Yes, which we all love Indian food. So spicy. So spicy. So he's all like, hey, why did you fall in love with me? And she's all like, well, you were the first guy that I've ever been with. And he's like, wait, what? And everything.
Like,
Excuse me. And she's like, so I just know that I'm in love with you and stuff. Yeah. So then she's like, I'm going to get the fuck out of here, right?
No, the food's too spicy. She's got
that's right. And then she knocks over this guy's whole tray of food. He's all like, it's fine. I'm like, it is not fine.
Not fine.
She just wasted like $42 of curry, fucker. That is not fine. Okay, so then these two, because their conversation is so stimulating, that she decides to God, is this where she decides to take him into the bathroom and fuck him?
Yes.
I can't remember because this movie is all over the goddamn place. There's no structure.
So Kevin and Lucy were back in the coffee shop. No structure. It's all over the place. It's like you're high or super blackout drunk and you're just getting glimpses of the night everywhere, but none of it involves you. It's everybody else's story but your own. Yes. This is the part where he gives in and he goes, fine, let's do it. And then before they go and do it, it skips back over to Val and Stephanie, and it'll come back to them in
Exactly.
the bathroom stall.
Yeah. So these two, Tom and Jerry, they've got to deliver a package to, their dealer.
Yeah.
And they're like, you want to come with? And I'm all like, don't go with these two. You just met these psychos and everything. And she's all like, listen, they're going to deliver the package and then we'll go to the party and it'll be a good time. And I'm all like, Christina, you are not thinking correctly. You are, you know what? You deserve to die at this point in time. You just deserve it.
And that's pretty much what Stephanie says to her. Stephanie's like, I'm going home. And then that's when Val tells her, well, the last train home left an hour ago. And she's like,
Yeah, so
I'm fucking stranded here. What?
Yeah. What? No. If I was Stephanie, I just go to the party if I could. I'd be like, I'm gonna find this
They
fucking
still
party.
don't know where it is, remember?
That's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah, so now
I
we're
don't
back
see-
to lawyer bartender Ben Affleck and Caitlin.
I totally
and
thought you were gonna
Bridget.
say lawyer Barbie, and I was gonna be like, that's a good one. Let's call him lawyer Barbie. Okay.
Let's go.
So he's all like, hey ladies, let's go back into my bar that I work at
With
and
a
have a
cocktail.
drink. Yeah. I'm all like, what? I'm like, God damn. Okay. So then this guy, he just buckles down. And he says, listen, why did you break up with me? And
Tell
she's
me
all
the
like,
truth.
Tell
And
me the
she's
truth.
making some weird punch. I'm like, is she making eggnog? Because again, you've
Is
already
that
set out the
Tito's?
crab dip 5 hours too early, and now
5
you're
hours,
going to make
exactly.
eggnog 5
Yeah.
hours too early.
You're like,
These
well,
people
look, a
are gonna
treat.
be dead.
Yeah, right. They're gonna get salmonella and tetanus all in one night. So she's all like, listen, she's like, I broke up with you because you suck in bed.
You're
he's
the
like-
worst sex I've ever had.
Yeah.
She said.
And he's all like, seriously? And I'm all like, listen, buddy. Maybe, I'm like, whatever, it's fine. So these two are trying to fuck in the stall, which
now
I
we're
don't know
back
about
to,
you.
guys. Now I will keep saying who we're back to. We are back to Kevin and Lucy, and they're in the stall trying to have sex. And this is the smallest bathroom stall I've ever seen.
Right. And I'm all like, first off, you guys aren't doing it right, because you just need to, you gotta take off the least amount of clothes and everything. Because if somebody comes
She's in a dress, hike the dress up,
Hike the dress
come
up,
down,
yeah,
turn
unzip.
her around so she's bent over the toilet.
Exactly. See, you get it. I don't want to talk about this anymore with you. It's
Right?
weird. I don't like it. I haven't had enough cocktails for this shit. Okay. So they're trying to do it and everything, but they hear somebody come in. And it's Janeane Garofalo, who actually doesn't look that bad. You should have dressed like this for this podcast episode. You should have put it on this jacket. The jacket's pretty nice. I like the cross too.
I used to have a necklace just.
You know who
like
she kind of
that.
looks like
Oh my
right here?
God.
No, it's a nice necklace. You know who she kind of looks like right here? That Fran Drescher. Kind of looks like Fran Drescher, the nanny.
I was going to say she kind of looks like Winona Ryder from Heathers.
I would agree with both of our statements. Okay,
Yeah.
so he's like, hey, and she's like, hey, what you doing, Janeane? And she's all like, hey, whore. And she's like, to think, you brought her to our coffee place, and again, not a coffee place, it's a diner. And two, I just go, and she's all like, I thought maybe I broke up with you and I shouldn't have. And I was going to come and ask for you back. And he's
No,
like,
she
really?
said she left him a message saying she wanted to move back in, didn't she?
Oh, yeah. You're right. You know what? You need to stop right now. I'm being correct because I've had enough. Okay. Sorry. I watched this movie before you did. So my memory on it is which I'm happy about that. So then while we go back to Jack and Kate Hudson, because I don't remember her character's name. Cindy Lou Who. Yeah. She is in the bathroom. But while she's waiting, Jack gets confronted by this woman. Do not even try to attempt to tell me her name because I don't fucking remember her or her ugly friends. Sure, Cheryl. Cheryl's all like, Jack, you said you were going out of town on business and everything. That's why you didn't call me back. And she's like, this guy didn't call you back. He's like, sorry. The trip ended sooner. She's like, you could have called me, fucker. So they go and sit down. Oh, look, a sitar. And he's like, Kate, are you done in there? And she's like, yeah, and everything. And look at that food must have been really fucking spicy because
she's sweating it out. That's how spicy.
Yeah. Which can I just say, you want to know why they call it curry? Because you have to curry to the bathroom. Anyways, okay, so she's all like, yeah, I'm coming out and everything. So she comes out And
she's a hot mess.
She's a hot mess. And she's all like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm just a big wreck." And he's like, "No, I love you. Let's no, you look great. Let's head out of here. Let's get out of here."
Let's get to that party. I've already paid the bill because he does not want those girls to see he's on a date.
Exactly. So then back at the bar, they're having cocktails, which that one with the pineapple looks fucking delicious. Wish I would have known what that is. I could have made that.
I mean, but it does have a whole side of fruit with the strawberry and the pineapple.
Yeah, they don't need to add all that shit. Yeah, I don't need all that extra shit. I just need the drink.
And this is where Lawyer Barbie propositions Bridget and Caitlin.
And we find out that he is Lawyer Barbie because he is in lawyer school. What's that called? Anyways, lawyer school. And he's
a realist, and he wants to get into real estate as well, like as an investment. Yeah.
Which I just go, it sounds like you're out of a job, but you bartend there. So I guess you do have a job, but it just sounds like and then that's where he's all like, "Listen, I want to fuck both of you at the same time." And they're all
and I appreciate you being willing to do this. And I'm like, they didn't say that.
Yeah, they didn't say that. I mean, but they did too. They're being cock teases now. They said hello, which is enough. I'm sorry. They agreed. There was a binding contract there.
I do not like the more and more I stare at it, I don't like it. The one's hat that has that little like.
I don't like anything going on with their heads right now. Yeah, I don't like her hair. And I don't like her hat.
That like super
the wave. It's like a wave, a tidal wave. Yeah,
and it looks like a football helmet. Like you could walk up and hit it, and you'd get resistance type of thing.
Yeah. So okay. So then going back to.
Val and Stephanie.
Thank you. God damn, there's too many names. I don't understand how you memorize this.
All over the place.
I don't like Tom's shirt. It's the tiger print. Anyways, so they're at this club and he's all like, "You want to dance?" She's like, "Yeah." So then Jerry, he's all like, "You want to dance?" She's like, "Not with you, Carrot Top." And so they're dancing everything. And finally, Stephanie gets pushed out into the middle of the floor and she just finally just like breaks loose. And she's just all like, "Yeah, I'm gonna dance the night away." Meanwhile, Monica, she's having a fit because she's all like
a mental breakdown because no one's come to her party.
And you know what? Rightfully so. She deserves everything that she gets. So he's all like, "Hey, can we fuck right now?" Because he gets some of the dip and he's getting some of the food, which I'm all like, I'd eat the chips.
Just the chips, dude.
And everything. So he's all like, "Listen, let's I think he offers to have sex with her and she's like, "No, I don't want to." And so so then he's mad at Lucy because he thinks which I like her coat too. He's mad at Lucy because he thinks that she like ruined everything with him and Janeane Garofalo. And she's like, "Oh, fuck you, dude." He's like, "Oh, fuck you," and everything. She's like, I'm leaving. Get that. Bye. Yeah. So Cindy and him, they're kissing because he's trying to avoid Shirley and her friends. Carol. And she's like, "Oh, you really like me?" And he's like, Yeah. And so I can't remember what they say here, Vetta. But he's trying to end the date because he's all like, it sounds like he fucks him and then leaves him and everything.
Yeah, well, it sounds to me like he fucks him and for some reason they get crazy attached because every single girl.
Go ahead.
Which just tells me he's really good at sex.
Yeah, that dick must be real good. Like he knows how to work it. He's unlike the British dude.
They love him. After him and the British dude are complete opposite.
A complete opposite because this dude he dicks him down real fucking good,
real fast,
real good, real fast, And then they're all just like, "That shit was so good, like I want to marry him like right now." And you're like, "Wait, what?" And everything. All right,
they're they go from one night stand to fatal attraction in one orgasm.
yeah, they're all like that. Yeah. And I'm all like, "Hey, if you can teach me some things, because I'm on the verge of a divorce." Anyways, that was a joke. Okay. So I'm not quite sure what they say, but she falls in the street into some shit, which I was like,
literally into dog shit.
Yeah, into dog shit, which I'm all like,
ruining her beautiful coat.
Yeah, her beautiful coat and her dignity. So
that was lost back in the curry place.
She's all like, "Oh, that's disgusting." Okay, we gotta pass it. Okay. And so she's all like, "I'm going home and everything because you're a male chauvinist, whatever." So they're back in the cab. Janeane Garofalo, she's bitching and moaning. I don't know what about, but Dave Chappelle's all like, listen, bitch, I don't care, but disco down.
Right.
And so yeah, that's all I got for you there. I don't remember what they talk about. So these two, Kathy Lynn and Bridget, they have decided, because they're all like, if you end up alone on New Year's, you're alone for the rest of the year. Yep. So they are bound and determined to find a lover for the night.
Yes. So they've decided they are going to the party so they don't end up alone.
Yeah, and Christina Ricci, she starts making out with Jerry, and I'm all like, I thought you were with Tom.
Tom went to go find whoever the fuck he was looking for to give the package to.
The package, which spoiler alert, doesn't make it to the drug dealer or whoever it was supposed to get.
No, because eventually they say he's going to be at the party, so they have to go to the party to deliver the package.
Right.
This movie is
it's so crazy. I hate this movie so much.
It's so exhausting.
So he's all like, okay, this is where the English guy's all like, hey, let's make love one more time, just so I can prove to you that I am a good lover. And she's just like, not like he wrecks the food too. I was like, you don't need to wreck the food, dude. You need to calm down. Like she was gonna fuck you on the table. That's why you're not a good lover. You're just like randomly.
But then her friend shows up and takes the bullet for her.
Yeah, she's all like, hey, I'm back. I told you I'd be back and everything. She's like, friend, this is my ex-boyfriend that I said you could have. Mm-hmm. And so these two, he's all like, hey, why doesn't Christina Ricci like me anymore? And she's like, dude,
because
I don't know.
He is the boy version. Tom is the boy version of Cindy. Like, he falls in love with people instantly.
Right. That's a great point. So then these two are chit-chatting away. And I think they make out at some point in time, but I'm all like, who cares? I do like her outfit though. She looks great. So then we hop back over to Luce, who's at the bar where the bartender was at. Yeah, Lawyer Barbie. Thank you. And Paul Rudd shows up with some fucking flowers. He's like
flowers. They're not even
flowers.
real. They're so fucking fake. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, he stole them from, whatever. And he's like, hey, I'm sorry. I said some mean things to you about how you're a big whore. And she's all like, oh, these are for me. And he's like, yeah. And he's like,
I am a big whore, but flowers make it better.
Yeah. And he's all like, we should date because me and you
should book. No, he doesn't say date. He said
No, he says date, but he also says we should go back to that restaurant and hook up and everything. And she's all like, no, it would never work out between us because we're just so fucking different. We're on different paths. So then Monica's given up on her party. That's a funny face she's making there, huh? So then she's just given up on life, and she just starts drinking hardcore and and everything. So then these two, they are, I don't know what's going on. They decide to maybe meet up next week. I don't remember. And she gets into the cab and drives away. And he's like, oh, your dress is caught. And does he have her purse? Huh? That's funny. So then these two, they decide that they're going to find somebody.
Yep.
And
they get into everyone at some point in the night ends up in Dave Chappelle's cab.
For sure. Which I'm all like, great. And the
redhead making the money.
Exactly. And the redhead is looking at him like he's Last Supper. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I'm all like, I'm on a diet, honey. No. So you can't have you here. So he's like, where y'all need to be, girl, and everything. And so they decide that they're not going to date anybody tonight. They're not going to find anybody. They're just going to find each other. They're going to be best friends tonight and just girl power.
Yep.
So these two, they go back to the restroom where they were gonna smash. They were gonna smash. Go to Pound Town.
Try it again.
But Lucy's just like, you know what, dude? It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work, man. This was a bad idea and everything. And she leaves, and he's like, what are you talking about and everything? And she starts crying or whatnot. And then Jerry, he's all, and we pass it back over to Christina Ricci and her friend. Jesus Christ. I am getting so angry right now. I am getting mad. I'm losing my buzz. I'm getting so mad right now with these motherfuckers. I don't care.
Movie.
I just want to fast forward really fast. Okay, so
this movie is somebody who's trying to tell you a great story, and they're just terrible at it. And they just are like, so-and-so did this. Oh, wait, but then so-and-so. And you're like, wait, what is happening?
Yeah, exactly. So they're carrying Jerry through the streets, and they drop him off at some hobo shelter, on the street, which I'm all
Fucking
like,
leave him there.
yeah, which I'm all like, that's insane. And they decide they are going to the party. So Kate Hudson, she gets out, and the ladies, they all find the party eventually.
Magically,
deliciously, like a pot of gold at the end of a rainbow.
Yeah.
And they all go in here, and they're all partying hardcore, and the party looks great. Everybody's
it looks
there.
super fun. Monica's passed out in her bed though, and has no fucking idea that she's having the party of the century.
All right. And she wakes up, and she's like, "What happened?" And she's going through, and everybody's passed out. And she's like, "What the fuck, yo? Is that a Christmas tree?"
Yeah.
And she wakes up this chick,
Stephanie.
and she's like, "Hey, what happened?" She's like, "Oh, you had a great party, hon. It was great." And at one point, she's all like, "Yeah, she was all like, there was a guy here looking for whoever made the crab dip, and it's Elvis Costello, who it's the real Elvis Costello." She's like, the love of my life, Elvis Costello, was in my apartment. I'm like, did anybody else know that this was the love of her life? Did she mention this ever? I'm all like, but no.
And she finds his glasses. And she's molesting these
she's like, these are so good. They have his essence and everything. You're like, what are you doing right now, weirdo? And we find out that Christina Ricci has went home with Jack. And Jack is stuck with Christina Ricci because Christina Ricci is underage, and she has
called her family and said she met the most wonderful man, and she's bringing him to dinner.
Yeah, and he's all like,
and this is this is where she invites him to prom. Like, oh my God, this is so great that we're together, and I love you so much. You can come with me to prom.
Yeah, he's stuck with her.
And he's like, what the fuck? And she's like, don't worry, you won't get in trouble. I'm not going to tell nobody.
Right on. And so then we go over to Ethan's apartment, which, by the way, we forgot to mention, Ethan is an artist, and he only paints flowers.
Vaginas.
Yeah. Okay.
Vagina-looking flowers.
Vagina-looking flowers. No, they're vaginas and everything. They're badly drawn vaginas, by the way. I just want to say that, too. I was like, I don't know what vaginas you're looking at when you're
Maybe that's why he's so bad at sex.
Maybe that's a great point. So him and this girl have smashed, and he's all like,
"Is that what I said?"
Yeah, Jenny. Yep, Jenny and him have smashed, and Jenny's like, "All right, I gotta go. I gotta get the fuck out of here." And he's all like, "Wait," and everything. Obviously, he has disappointed another customer,
right?
And so they're sitting here talking, and she's telling her about the party, and this is where she's all like, she's bummed because Elvis Costello, the love of my life, and I'm all like, Elvis Costello doesn't want anything to do with you, honey.
Yeah.
Are those Barbies? Gross.
Yes.
So then we find out
an artist too.
Probably they're all artists. So then we find out that Kathy Lynn
and Bridget both broke their pact.
But
they're calling to check on each other, and they both lie.
Yes, because Bridget went home with bartender, and Kathleen went home with the cab driver, Dave Chappelle. And so then she's going through, she finds the glasses. She's super happy. She's licking them, which is fucking gross. So gross. I hope he had pink eye. And Janeane Garofalo, she slept with, I don't know who she slept with.
She slept with Elvis Costello. That's
what was it? Okay.
Because he goes, have you seen my glasses?
Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember now. Yeah. And Jerry wakes up next to this homeless woman.
Yep.
And
Cindy
Kate Hudson,
and Tom.
Yep. Because they're the same person, just in a different sex. They fall in love with each other.
Yep. They both say, I think I'm in love with you. She's like, oh my God. And then he hugs her and goes, do you smell shit? And she's like, oh man, because she's still wearing the jacket. I would have ditched that jacket because that's not saving. You're not saving that.
You could save it. I wouldn't save it, but you could.
I wouldn't.
But I don't know what you got to wash it like hardcore, like with like you got to respool it and everything. Yeah, that's okay.
Throw it away and buy a new one.
And then these two have slept together, and they're gonna try to make it work. This is the happy ever after they wanted. Yep. Which I'm all like, you two are so dysfunctional. It might work. It might work out.
Yeah, it might.
And then we get the Polaroids from the party. You remember Polaroids? I miss Polaroids. Polaroids were great.
Polaroids.
Yeah, but it costs like a buttload of money and everything because they don't they don't sell like they used to. But no. I should buy a Polaroid camera. My kids would love it. So we get the
They loved it
party.
when they were at my house. They played with ours.
Yeah. My favorite thing in this picture right here is this
The crab dip.
Yeah, the crab dip is that Christina Ricci's face says everything about the crab dip that we knew.
Right.
She's like, that smells like a foot.
Well, and you got to think that Costello loves it so much that he says he wants the recipe, and these two, one's smelling it and one is making a face like this is the most disgusting thing she's ever smelled. So
right, and I love how this artist guy, he's all like, "This is what a vagina looks like," and you're all like, and these ladies like, "Yeah, we know." We have one. Yeah. It's like, what are you doing, dude?
And you don't know what to do with one.
Stop being weird, Ethan.
Right.
And so he's eating a pigs in a blanket. Delish. Love pigs in a blanket. Yeah, Jack is getting hit on by,
a drag queen.
Yeah, by George. It's very much so, Sir George. Dave Chappelle, he's gonna get some from Redhead.
Yeah.
These two have, he's all like, "Oh, what I'm gonna do?"
Ellie are like making up or something. I don't know.
And everybody's just getting along at this party and everything. And it looks like a good time. I love how they took a picture of her looking like Nosferatu and shit.
Time when you're seeing, I forgot about this till just now when I saw this whole time when you're seeing the Polaroids, Dave Chappelle is narrating what's going on in the Polaroids. And right, Monica, who is passed out in the bed, which is what we're looking at right now, she looks like she's at her own funeral. That's how she's posed. This is where he goes. And then Elvis Costello, or he doesn't call him Elvis Costello, he calls him the necrophiliac. Then the necrophiliac's just carrying around this dead body all night.
I forgot about that. That's great.
And then he finally finds one with blood pumping. I hope that it stays that way all night. Yeah.
So, and then he finds the love of his life or whatever, and they go home together. And that's the end of the movie. Thank God, because goddamn.
You do not need to watch this movie. Just fast forward all the way through to the end with Dave Chappelle's narration of those Polaroids.
That's what they should have done this whole movie, is just have Dave Chappelle narrate it and everything. Right. He could have wrote his narration. Like, he should have got with the writer and been like, "Listen, you write the movie, and I'll narrate over it, and then we'll put that out." That would have been a better idea than this bullshit.
Absolutely, especially as the cab driver character. Like, he would have come up with some funny ass shit to say about these people as he was narrating it, and then he'd be like, and I could see him going, "Let's listen into what happens here." And then when he'd come back, he'd probably be like us, like, "Who the hell wrote this shit? We're all over the place." I think it could have been way better. But again, no one consults us. Ever.
Yeah, exactly. Now, nobody consults us. I mean, it was 1999, which, I mean, is kind of understandable. But at the same time, I'm like, even back then, I could have came up with better ideas than this
even
fucking
back
bullshit.
Then I could have told you it's too much all over the place.
Yeah, it's too much. It's too much. Like I at one point I was just all like, I was like literally in my living room, be like, "Wait, who is this again?" I was like, because I wasn't taking notes. I was like, I'm so confused right now. I was like, which one of them needs to get to the party? I'm like all of them need to get to the party. I'm all like, this party looks like bullshit.
That is the party is the one thing that brings them all together. They all know Monica somehow,
which I'm like, Monica,
and she misses the whole damn thing. That's the only character that I sympathize with in this whole movie.
I found her so annoying.
But I want to know, how did Elvis Costello know Monica? That's the only one we get no explanation on how he ended up at this party.
Right, he just shows up. He's all like, "Yeah, I'm gonna show up." Okay,
or maybe she really does know him.
Maybe he just knows Ellie.
Maybe they're all artists in this. Maybe it's the artist community in New York. They all know each other. Maybe it's some weird 6 degrees of separation, Monica style. I don't know.
Right. So
it's exhausting. Okay. This movie was fucking exhausting.
It was pretty exhausting. Okay. Was there anything that we didn't talk about that you would like to discuss now?
Fuck no. I'm done.
Right on. That overall, I'm going to ask this last question, then we're going to get head out of here, because I'm ready to pass out myself, like Monica and everything.
Yep.
What did you think about this movie overall, and would you recommend?
It's 150% dog shit. Like, horrible. There's a reason I couldn't find this movie because nobody wants it on their streaming service.
Yeah.
You
200
can't even buy this movie. Like, I tried to find it, like, the DVD. And the only place I didn't go, which I should have, is probably to Goodwill. I probably could have found it there for like $1. But absolute shit. No, I would not recommend this. Actually, I might recommend it to somebody who I hate, or
Right.
someone who wanted a movie to watch when they were really, really high, because I do feel like if you're fucked up, maybe this movie would make sense.
Oh, I don't even know about that. Well, it's 200 cigarettes, more like 200 reasons not to watch this movie.
And we never even talked about that. So we will bring it up. The whole reason it's called 200 cigarettes is because in the very beginning of this movie, Courtney Love buys Paul Rudd for his birthday a carton of cigarettes, and it has 200 cigarettes in it.
Oh, okay, great.
Stupidest fucking reason ever.
It would have been better if at the end of the movie they're like 200, if you count them, 200 cigarettes were smoked in this movie. I'd have been like, oh, okay.
Or if she would have handed him the carton of cigarette and said, you got to finish this by midnight or some shit like that, and then he was handing out cigarettes.
Anything would have been better.
Anything would have made this movie better. So I'm going to say, if you watch this movie, take some hallucinogenics, because that's the only way you're going to fucking enjoy it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's going to drive you mental.
I would also not recommend this movie. I hated this movie 100%. Okay. Well, we're going to wrap it up there because I'm ready for a good time, and this is not it. Okay. But thank you so much, you guys, for listening to our 200th episode and everything. Woo! Make sure to follow us on Twitter at BSDrunkPod to stay updated. Now, if you listen to us on Apple Podcast or Spotify, please leave us a 5-star review, you guys. It really helps us out, and we appreciate it so much. You have no idea. We'll also be posting the video version of this to our YouTube channel, so be sure to check us out there. It's YouTube at BS Drunk Movie Reviews. Like and subscribe, all that good stuff and everything. Leave a comment. We love the comments. Also, you guys, we do have a Patreon with plenty of different levels to suit whatever fits your needs. And over there at Patreon, we review movie franchises. We go from movie 1 all the way down to movie 15, if there is them. And the link for that will be in the description down below. But
it's affordable for everybody.
It is affordable. Yeah, promise. But most importantly, you guys, please don't forget to drink, recap, review, and repeat. Bye, you guys. Bye.